This topic here of autism is if I was you in charge of this investigation or part of your team, I would interview some of these specialists that play a part in the DSM diagnostic manual. And I would kind of try to find out why they probably know there's a lot of variety, but they don't want to include it and why. And it goes back to intellectual laziness. They can't successfully treat things well that they put as diagnoses. And that's one that's really like a branch that is just hard for them because to do that, they would have to kind of start getting to know individuals as individuals, right? And it's the same thing when I work for school districts and they say, okay, we'd like to put you with this autistic child. What do you know about autism? And they don't understand how I advertise my specialties. I don't advertise it as a psychiatric teacher's assistant. Okay, I'm a learning specialist, and I also put children first, learners first. So that means for me, it's just getting to know the individual as the individual. I mean, it's good to know, and I do have a certificate in mental illness, but it's good to know, which wasn't that great to do that certificate, by the way, at what was Malaspina University College in Duncan at the time. And, and even one of the students was actually the son of the teacher, and she was very old school, right? And so, it was a very boring theory-based course, right? Doesn't mean that I didn't get practical experience in other ways outside of that certificate program, but like to. Anyways, that's a different subject. So what I want to say is that if I do what this mom wants to be done, is to, let's say, address the individual as the individual, and how they're very different and they should not all be lumped in one category, is I would get less work. In fact, in Prince Rupert here, the only call I ever got for my tutoring poster, which was around town a long time, is somebody that was asking my experience with that, and they got frustrated when I said, let's meet, no fee, let's just evaluate the situation together. And they didn't even go there. They didn't even accept a free evaluation, let's try it out kind of thing, right? And that's what's sad, right? Is a lot of parents are still stuck in this, right? When they start doing research to see how their child is different, is they get stuck in these labels as well. And these labels are full of intellectual laziness from the so-called specialists. So you do have to talk about this.